The Quran was being revealed slowly, and Muhammad would give a little bit of revelation, as was important to a certain context, and then he'd give a little bit more, and he'd give a little bit more, and all these different revelations were put into a book later. They were all collected into chapters later. So you can't necessarily read from one section to the next and expect it to all flow. There's a lot of jumping around. There's a lot of verses being tossed in the middle. There's actually many stories in the Quran, and only one of them actually has a beginning, a middle, and an ending. All the rest of them pick up in the middle, or they leave off before it's ended. So the Quran is very different.
And as I'm looking for comfort, I realized there is not a single verse in the Quran designed to comfort a hurting man. Not one. And so I realized this book didn't even apply to my life, and I put it away. And I turned to the Bible. I said, I don't even know where to start in the Bible. I'd never gone to it for personal guidance either. I'd just gone to it to try to tear it down. And so I say, fine, I'll just start with the New Testament. Opened it to Matthew chapter 1. Saw a bunch of genealogies, so I skipped them. I had an excuse. I was a Muslim. I don't know what your excuse is. I skipped them. It didn't take me long to get to Matthew chapter 5, where it says, blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. And when I saw those words, it was like electric on the page, and it like jumped off the page and started my heart. That's what it felt like.
So what you said earlier, let go of fear, and you're going to have wonderful conversations and meals and friendships with people who in many cases are like you, so open to talk about truth.
And Thanksgiving raises the question, who are we thanking? And, just have a relationship, a discussion, have a conversation. Why do they believe what they believe, and why you believe what you believe? We've had friends over, remember our Muslim friend, and at over to my house, we grilled steaks in the backyard, and nobody pulled knives on each other. We had a wonderful conversation about faith and about Jesus, and it was terrific.
I remember in 7th grade, I asked, it was election time, kind of like it is now, and I asked my 7th grade civics teacher, who are you going to vote for? She looked at me like, you can't ask me that. And I'm like, really? All we talk about in our family is politics and religion. I mean, what's wrong with asking the question? and that's the way it is in the Middle East. If you go there, they talk about what they're passionate about. And so if you're not talking about Christ, they assume you're not passionate about him.